I mean, I think whenever you're working on a movie with these people, it's the best
Well,
time
I mean,
of
it's
your
like
life.
Sir Ridley Scott. Had you ever made a movie before with a Sir?
Not that I know of, not that I can
That's
think
what
of
I'm
off the top of my
saying.
head.
That's
Yeah,
like that's
no
like
kidding,
that's
man.
big, right?
I know. When you say "Good to meet you, sir," you really mean it that time.
Well, you can't have a cool interview unless you start first with fashion. So I gotta say that shirt's off the rip.
Thank you so much.
That is
man.
that's the
Yeah.
coolest ever, man. I like that, man. Actually, I love
appreciate it.
that.
I was
man.
trying to bounce off with the character in the movie.
I
would
feel
wear.
you. See, I love that appreciation to detail.
Yeah,
like when
no,
you're thinking about it,
absolutely.
that means you
Yeah.
got love for the product.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How much fun did you have making the movie?
So much fun. I mean, I think whenever you're working on a movie with these people, it's the best
Well, I
time
mean,
of
it's
your
like
life.
Sir Ridley Scott. Had you ever made a movie before with a Sir?
Not that I know of, not that I can
That's
think
what
of
I'm
off the top of my
saying.
head.
That's
yeah,
like that's
no
like
kidding,
that's
man.
big, right?
I know. When you say "Good to meet you, sir," you really mean it that time. So.
Yeah, that's money. Step on the set with
Yeah,
the
I
Sir.
know.
Like, that's cool. Well, let's set the record straight. No relation to Christopher Plummer.
That is not that I know of.
You gotta let the people
If
know.
you have some information for me,
I am not
that
a representative of
him?
Ancestry.com, so
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna let
Well,
you
if
do
you want to
that.
get in touch with them and then get back to me, I'd be much appreciated.
You ever ran that through yet?
I haven't. I should though.
You should just
I just
for
haven't
fun.
even had the time, but I will now. I'm getting asked it a lot, so
That's
I
a
should
pretty
have
unique.
a solid answer.
That's a pretty unique last name.
I know.
So
I
I'm
know.
quite sure at some point the paths cross.
It will. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Way down the line.
Yeah,
So
you-
let's just say it's a yes. We'll say it's a yes.
Yeah. Just it's like in the hip hop world. Just call him Uncle Chris.
Exactly.
I'm in a movie with Uncle Chris. It might have been
That's also- I'm gonna
unexpected, but I'm
steal
in a
that
movie
from
with
you.
Uncle Chris.
Uncle Chris,
Right.
that's-
Now, just to let the people know, you didn't have to reshoot anything.
I did not have to reshoot anything.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That sounded like.
I was fortunate enough.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But at the same time, I missed out on working with Uncle Chris. So.
But he's in the movie now. You can talk to him.
I did get to talk
Did
to
you
him. I
get
got to meet
him
him yesterday.
Oh, you met him yesterday.
Mhm, yeah.
What'd you say? How'd it go down? What was the meeting like?
He said, "God," he said, "How dare you take my name?" That's what he said.
See, I told you. See, now you really got to run that Ancestry.com
I
thing
know.
down.
I've got to be able to go back to him and say, I'm sorry, but the results are in and we are related. So.
Now, what did you do to prep for your role? How much research did you do?
I did a lot of research. I mean, and interesting that there wasn't a lot of video or audio on this guy, but there were a lot of written interviews with him, and so that's kind of the research I did. But then I just spoke to Ridley, and he was really my guy.
I was going to say, that written stuff sounds kind of boring. Was
Well,
that
when
exciting?
it's your job, when it's your first Ridley Scott movie, nothing's boring. I don't
Okay, so
think
he's like, I'll commit to the
Yeah.
research. It's not a lot of fun, but
Absolutely.
I'll commit
And he was
to
an
it.
interesting guy. I mean, he was hanging out with Mick Jagger and Andy Warhol.
really?
And yeah. So he had an interesting life. It was not just like, sitting and doing nothing all day.
Well, I mean, come on. I mean, his family background.
Yeah.
would've
I mean, he had
lent
to have an
itself to-
interesting
Yeah,
life.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
exactly.
interested, and it probably afforded him to like really hang out with some really cool
Yeah,
people.
yeah. No
Who's the
kidding.
coolest person you ever hung out with?
Oh, I don't know. You know what? I'm a big. I don't think I hung out with them, but I'm a big Atlanta Falcons fan. They've been
Okay.
my favorite football team, and I ran into Julio Jones and Roddy White, and I got really nervous. It took me about 15 minutes to go up to them and ask if I could take a picture with them. But they're the coolest people I've ever met.
Did you get the photo?
I did get the photo.
All right, cool.
Yeah, you can find. It's online somewhere.
It's on Instagram?
Yeah, it's on
Okay, cool.
Instagram.
Yeah, gotta put it
It
on-
was a couple years ago, but yeah, I was in the store and we were the only 3 people in the store. It was just them and then me, and I was just kept
Are you
going
from
up
it?
to
Are
them.
you from Atlanta?
I'm not from
You were
Atlanta.
down there working though.
No. Interestingly, I was a big Tony Gonzalez fan who played on the Falcons for a while, and
And
so,
he played for the Kansas City
and he
Chiefs.
did play for
Come
the
on,
Chiefs.
man.
I know.
For most of
and
his
you guys
career.
just won yesterday.
Yeah, we don't have enough time. I have one of the coolest Tony Gonzalez.
Really? You
Well, he
do?
wants to be an actor, right?
Yeah,
And he's, it's weird.
He's been in some stuff.
Yeah, and he sees me doing this.
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
actually invited me to his house to critique a performance of
Oh
his.
my God!
But
are
I
you
turned
kidding
it
me?
down.
Why'd you just
I
give it
can't
to
sit
me
there and
then?
critique him sitting next to him in his house. I mean, come on, it doesn't work like that.
That's
We'll go
hilarious,
together,
man.
hang out with
Yeah,
him one day.
I'll take you
My
up on
man,
it. Good
good
to meet
job,
you,
man.
man. I
Good
really.
job.